Hello everybody, welcome back to another StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm beta. This is Promise, and we are going to cast and continue following the life of quEweA. If you have not checked out the other game, there was a match between quEweA and IPA, who was a Zerg player. Not too sure what league he was, I'm not too sure what his account in Wings of Liberty was, but it was a pretty one-sided game. I felt like quEweA even just toyed around towards the later stages of the game. Not to ruin it, quEweA just made one unit, attacked with that unit, and made more of those units, and just won the game. I'm not going to tell you what the unit was, go check it out for yourself, but this is going to be a Terran versus Terran as we introduce our players. In the 11 o'clock-ish position, we do have spawning in as our blue Terran, the barcode. This is in fact quEweC from Complexity Gaming. We have spawning in the right side as the red Terran, we have quEweA, I don't know what this is. quEweA, I'm not even going to try pronouncing this name. I'm going to go ahead and just call him quEweA, and he's going to be the red Terran. So some TVT action here, Heart of the Swarm beta. I have not casted a single TVT on my channel. Look back for even Wings of Liberty, I don't think I have any kind of TVT. So this is going to be a pretty cool match to cast. quEweC, of course, a player that is very good in all three matchups. He is probably one of the better TVTs. I know he struggled a little bit in the matchup in Wings of Liberty. This is a completely different game, so I'm not really too sure what quEweC has in store for us. We'll have to look a little bit in terms of the openings. Let's talk about the openings. So quEweC going for a gas. I believe it was a barracks into a gas for the Terran player. Similar opening coming out from quEweA, as we see the gas has been taken as well, followed by the barracks, or barracks followed by the gas. I'm not too sure. I didn't really catch that. But TVT is kind of a matchup that is very dependent on positioning and composition. In Wings of Liberty, you saw a lot of mech against bio, you saw some bio against bio, sometimes you do see some mech against mech. That's very, when it's a mech versus mech composition, it's extremely important to depend on your positioning. How many siege tanks do you have? Where are you on the map to go ahead and have a stance and defend your bases and leapfrog towards your opponent's expansions. But Heart of the Swarm, haven't really seen a lot of TVTs, to be honest. I don't know what we're going to be expecting from this game. I can tell you right away that both players are going for a freaking Reaper. So, of course, the Reaper got a little bit of a buff. If you guys don't know about that, it can basically look over cliffs. So let's say, for example, the Reaper was here. It can just jump up here and see what's going on here. Actually, without even jumping, it can see what's going on. So nice little buff there for Terrans. Both players going for a Reaper. Most likely will follow with an expansion. We'll have to see if there's going to be any kind of variance coming out from any of our players. quEweC sending the SCV, and he is going to go for the factory. Meanwhile, quEweA getting those 400 minerals. He is most likely going to go ahead and expand, as we see the first Reaper here making its way across the map for quEweA. Same exact thing going on for quEweC. There's the first Reaper on the way for quEweC. The only difference is quEweC's tech is going to be a little bit quicker, because he, of course, went for this factory as well as his double gas. This might, in fact, be a very quick Hellion opening coming out from quEweC. Double gas can be very reminiscent of going Banshees with Cloak, and TVT kind of, you can definitely go Banshees in TVT, of course. It's just a unit that you can make. Why wouldn't you make Banshees? But quEweA is just so far expanding. His expansion is going to be a little bit sooner. Looks like the Reaper of quEweC actually came into the natural of quEweA, killing the freaking SCV. Goodbye, quEweA SCV. And he's going to go ahead and force himself to pull another SCV. Let's look at the units tab very quickly. If you look at the Harvesters, quEweC actually will be able to kill both the Reapers. Really nice victory there for quEweC. The other Terran player, the red one, is just not really making more Reapers. Kind of just made one to scout, to get some little bit of information to see if quEweC is expanding, what tech he's going for. Again, quEweC sending the Reaper into the natural of quEweA, killing the SCV again. That's the second time the SCV dies, and he's going to go ahead and force himself to send an additional SCV. Meanwhile, back in the red Terran opponent's base, quEweA, we have 2 barracks being added. Upgrade-wise, we see Stim is on its way, as we see some more Reapers here making their way across the map. quEweC just toying around at this point, just making mass Reaper, killing the Marines. quEweA has no units on the map. A Marauder's in production, but it's not going to be out in time to kind of be able to do anything against these Reapers, as quEweC moving into the main base of quEweA, focusing down the SCVs. What a game that quEweC is showing us here, just making Reapers. What is this upgrade? Okay, Nitro Packs on the way for quEweC. So quEweC is not expanding anytime soon. He is just committed to this Reaper play. He's just going to continue making Reapers and attacking his opponent. There's going to be the Marauder. The Marauder's going to be able to do a little bit of damage. Looks like quEweC trying to focus it down. Knows that the Marauder pretty good against Reapers. Don't really want to overextend there. but now he's going to be up to 4 Reapers. So, what is the Terran player, or what is quEweA going to do? I mean, Stim is about to finish. I feel like when Stim is done, he's definitely going to have much more of a possibility of defending against his quEweA, sending some Reapers up into the main base of the Terran player, of course, jumping over the cliff. Marauder Marine will be able to do some damage, almost picking off a Reaper there for quEweA, pulling in the SCVs. How did I miss that? So quEweA going for the all-in, not a bad idea. He has a supply advantage, 36 supply compared to the 28 of quEweA. quEweA desperately trying to get some units on the map, adding another factory. Actually, the first factory, not even going to be enough. GG gets called from quEweA, and quXC just making Reapers, winning the game. That's going to do it for this cast, guys. I hope you check out the other games. This is Promise, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.